Hi, I am Joe, an artificially generated newscaster. And in my first video of the year, I'll recap the news from the last week of the last year. So first, we have to talk about Grand Theft Auto 5, whose source code was leaked following several breaches of the game's developer Rockstar. The data was all across the dark web and Telegram on Christmas Eve. We still don't know who did it though. Most prominently, Rockstar was hacked a few years ago by Lapsus, who boasted of stealing the code but did not publish it. Coincidentally, the leader of Lapsus was put behind bars just a few days ago. However, some say it has been a completely unrelated breach done for completely different reasons. Considering that Rockstar already had several unrelated breaches that leaked details of GTA 6, it's completely unsurprising. In other news, last week Microsoft had to disable the app installer feature because it got abused by threat actors. According to Microsoft, multiple cybercriminals coupled it with some good old social engineering to distribute malicious programs under the guise of legitimate apps. The installer simplifies downloading and updating apps and also bypasses a lot of malware checks, which the hackers found particularly useful. Microsoft said they are temporarily disabling the MS App Installer Protocol handler. The company also published a lot of details on how the feature was abused, which is really quite fascinating. Another fascinating report came from Kaspersky, an antivirus developer many professionals prefer to forget about. They published an investigation into Operation Triangulation, a massive iPhone exploit that was revealed last June. Apparently, the exploit used no less than 4 zero-day vulnerabilities to gain access to nearly any iPhone. The result was a zero-click attack initiated by nothing more than a single iMessage. What's the meaning of that, you might ask? The thing is, while Kaspersky admits they don't know who created the exploit, it's far beyond anything your regular cyber gang could accomplish. The attacks of this kind are usually done by state actors who can afford thousands of engineers, years of development, and astronomical budgets. If you want to guess which exact state actor was responsible for Operation Triangulation, write your version in the comments. The winner gets a nice knock at the door in the middle of the night. And now for something slightly more positive. Researchers say they discovered a bug in the software of Basta ransomware gang. The bug allows decrypting the devices Basta encrypted, releasing their victims from capture. The team created a full decryptor and published it on GitHub, so if you've been attacked by this gang, here's your hope. The problem is, the bug which the decryptor used was patched a week ago, so the newest versions of Basta are decryptor-proof. Sorry. And I'll end on another bit of news from last week. The big one. BlackCat, also known as Alfie, and Lockbit, also known as Lockbit, have been spotted in a friendly chat on a dark web forum. They are the first and the third largest ransomware gangs in the world, and if the conversation is to be believed, both are keen on establishing some form of partnership. It has only been an exchange of public messages, but the friendliness with which they talked is definitely unnerving. And it left many wondering if any kind of follow-up is to be expected. By the way, I did a deeper dive into this topic and tried to dispel some myths about this exchange, so if you feel like seeing it, click on the video. Oh, also the team behind this channel did a recap of the last year in the cyber world, in which I also make a surprise appearance. Check it out, and see you in the next one.